This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Allen a screen. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Allen. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Garland. Allen a screen. It's stolen by Tatum. Outside, Brown. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Shakes him. Mobley grabs the board. And here are the Cavaliers now. Garland up top. It's stolen by Holiday. Now the Celtics on the move. Tatum, shot is good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Garland. Hunter in the post. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Here's Holiday. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Holiday with the ball. Clock at 6. Pass to Brown. And here's Tatum from outside the arc.
And Mobley is terrific at contesting shots, using that length to make a difference.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Boston with the ball. After the basket by Cleveland. Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
It's good.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
Left side, Brown. And he comes up with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And they pick up 2.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
There's Tatum with the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Tatum. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Here's Hunter. That one no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. .143 left in the opening quarter. The kick out to White. Right side Tatum. Outside Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Brown. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Hunter on the wing. No points yet. Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. Allen, left side. Now Hunter. Garland for three. Porzingis grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Tatum missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Porzingis for three. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 14-5 run. And the shot's good. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. "17 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hauser. Got a piece of it. To the left wing. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks.
The Cavaliers, 16.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Okoro. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Here's Strus. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Jerome. Still no points. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. Jacks up a three. Hauser can't get it to go. Pass to Okoro. Soft touch off the glass. Okoro's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Screen by Horford. Here's Peterson. Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers lead by 17. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Jerome on the wing. Outside Strus. No good on the three.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
He gets it in there.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Jerome. And a nice finish on the layup.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Hauser. Offensive rebound. Here's Pritchard. Goes back up. Goes up again. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavaliers lead by 15. Wade drives in. Horford with the block. Here's Pritchard. Out left to the wing. And he drops it in from the low post. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Cornette. And he dunks it down.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Celtics trail by 11. Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact on him.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. He's still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .125 left in the first half. Brown downhill. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Here's Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mobley's got 8.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. From downtown. Fires in the triple. Tatum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
An equally gifted scorer and passer, Garland, unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Porzingis sets a screen. Six to shoot. Pass to Tatum. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now here's Garland. The three from Mitchell. No good there. It'll count. That'll do it for the first half. Cleveland on top. They lead by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
28.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. A 12-point game. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the show.
Pass to Allen. Takes it inside. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston on offense. Trailing by 10. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Outside Mitchell. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 10-point lead. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley on a screen. The kick to Hunter. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Hunter's got 5.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
And it's Tatum missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Back to Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Allen. He tries for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Inside. It's tipped. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes. Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right side Garland. Here's Allen. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Give him 8 points now.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell. Out to Garland. For 3. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 5.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Back to White. Pass to Holiday. Tatum with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. Mobley with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming onto the floor from the Celtics, number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
The Cavaliers lead by 12. Outside Garland. To the inside. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston on offense. Pass to Tatum.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul in the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Back to Brown. White on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Max Strus picks one up. And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to
They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game.